game's a piece of ass on a platter. This game's a donkey dick diarrhea shoved in my asshole. This game's a bunch of poopy dicks smelled all over a skunk's anus. This is a gorilla butt smeared on my face while I watch Oprah.
It's like if you took a bunch of turkeys and then you put the turkeys in an apple and then the turkeys fall off waterfalls.
This game's a bunch of poop-smelling, shit-stained ass crotch, fart, smelly Simpsons comedy. Everyone's got a good day ahead of them. I don't because I'm playing this game. This game has a bunch of...
Bro, I don't know what you're saying to me.
This game has a bunch of dudes programming it in the background going, oh, you really fucked up. This game is a pile of festering putrid ass juice pouring out of my mouth while I watch a Vietnamese man get shot in the face 17 times by another Vietnamese man.
Are you fucking referring to the general that shot the Vietnamese guy, the Viet Cong? Because that is fucking tasteless.
Are you serious? This game's a bunch of ass cloud vomit-inducing barf-urea. This game's a putrid pile of ass droppings as I slurp it up with my pinky up and I smell a dude's asshole after he had some chili. This game's a bunch of John Wins!
Ew! Ew! Ah! 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 Good night, Jimmy. Fucking zooming in on this shit, like, I can see you sleeping. Look behind you.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Hello everybody, Circuit Main here, and it is episode 237 of the one, the only, longest running, quick gaining, pony frenzied, art slaying, video
Okay,
playing.
you lost the 3 adjectives ago, get on with it.
This is the Brony Show.
Yay!
And of course, I am your host as always, Circuit Main, here to bring you everything of the Brony community that has happened this week. And of course, I'm joined by, if you couldn't tell, there's that laughter, there's that voice, there's that suaveness that is Blinked Mind.
I wouldn't say suave, I'd say mad asshole, but I don't know about suave.
I'm
Hi
trying to
folks, how you doing? If you hear me suddenly scream and go, oh shit, it's because I'm playing Fallout 3 and I'm currently in Old Oni. If you played Fallout 3, you know exactly what that means.
Yep. And we are also joined by the Otaku Ascendant's very own Suki-sama.
Yo. Yeah, that's all you get tonight.
Yeah. We also had a robot here, but he apparently started to malfunction. I think there was either ghosts in the works or, I don't know, maybe he went to go stalk somebody over at a freaking... I almost had it. He went to go stalk somebody in the security office. There, I got it. Any case...
you recovered it, so hey.
A little bit. I recovered a little bit of it. So, yeah, so Toa Koi should hopefully be joining us here in a moment. And, well, today I'm excited because we are in the midst of October. The haunting season. Halloween. Pumpkins. Pumpkin spice. Inappropriately placed Christmas decorations in the wrong areas. Mixing Jack Skellington and Santa Claus. Wait, they did that already. Mixing scarecrows and elves, I guess.
I would have kept I would have kept with the alliteration and gone scarecrows and snowmen.
Scarecrows and snowmen. I like that. I should have gone with that. I really should have. But yes, no, we are not talking about the clowns. No, but yes, it's October, and that means that it's time to celebrate a little bit of our costumed, candy-giving Fear Factory holiday. And of course, the best way we're going to do it is we're going to talk about. Well, we're going to talk about an MLP comic this week. We're actually going to be talking about the MLP Annual 2014, which was an Power Ponies comic. So, we are going to be talking about the Cape Crusaders of Metropolis and their fight against villainy. Of course, the big reason being that technically it's cosplay, because one of the episodes did have them all dressed up like that. So it works. It works because I said it does. But in any case, before we do that, though, we do got quite a bit to go over in both community and in local lives, I'm sure, I'm hoping. Or, well, I guess we'll figure it out, because it's time to talk about What's Up, Bronies! So, well, what's up, Bronies?
Fallout currently.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got that. I should have played some Destiny today, but I didn't.
Yeah,
oh well.
Well, okay, I guess we don't got a whole lot to go on right now. Oh, wait. No, wait. There is one thing I wanted to ask about.
We do have a...
Well, we do have one thing to announce for this week, and also something from last week. To be more specific, I believe one of us here was at a convention.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you actually want me to talk about that now?
Oh, yeah, why not? Come on.
Because that was like that was weeks ago now. And I'm like, holy shit.
Well, it was like a week and a half ago, but we didn't exactly have an opportunity to do it because I was sick last week.
Let me see. Wait, what? Well, technically it was 2 weeks ago now, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have an opportunity then, and yeah, I don't think you had a chance to talk about it yet.
No, and I didn't think you were gonna bring it up, so I wasn't even thinking.
Well, I did.
Surprise!
Well, I brought it up mostly because we also have our own anime convention coming up at the end of this week, but we'll be talking about that in a moment, of course.
Okay. All right. I can play this game. I went to an anime convention. I was there for 4 days. It was fun. Back to you, Circuit.
We're going to an anime convention. We'll be there 3 days. It will be fun. Back to you, Suki. Okay, but...
As well as I expected that interaction to go.
I know! Alright, okay, so... Okay, I guess I'll get a little bit into in coming up announcements. And yes, as I mentioned, me and Blanked here will be going to an anime convention this weekend. What does this have to do with ponies? Very little, except for maybe the Artist Alley and a few things might be selling some of the Japanese pony plushes along with other Japanese pony paraphernalia, because apparently it started to hit up really big after... Ooh, that is right.
Yeah, actually, well, I mean, for that, I mean... Yeah, some of the vendors might sell some of that stuff, whatever. But the Artist Alley, you'll still find a few artists that'll do stuff like that. You can definitely find pins and things like that for stuff. Sometimes they might have prints. I know let's see. I know I came across an artist this year that I think was there last year at Anime Week in Atlanta, and he was doing he did Ava ponies, like he did prints where it was some of the pony characters in more human form in Ava.
Oh, cool.
So some of them are pretty cool.
It kind of reminds me of Hot Blooded Pinkie Pie.
A
little bit of it, yeah. But yeah, that is something to look out for. Granted, I'm probably going to be looking more for maybe Monster Hunter figures or Suikoden. Good luck to that. But
well, Suikoden, good luck for that for a price that's not going to be your
astronomical.
That's not going to leave your wallet crying, pretty much.
I know. I just have my own bills that are leaving my wallet crying. Little in that.
Yeah.
But in any case, yes, we are going to an anime convention over the weekend. What does that mean for the Brony show? Well, Saturday we will not be able to simulcast because obviously I won't have the capabilities. So I'd strongly, heavily, and deeply encourage everybody to go to the Otaku Ascendant's live stream and watch their coverage of the season finale. Because I'm sure it's going to be big, it'll be fun, and finally you can get out of spoiler territory. Sunday as well, there will be no Let's Play on Sunday for, well, duh, we're gonna be at the convention, of course. Of course, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, you know what, I'll say duh, I'll be a little snarky. Duh, we're gonna be at a convention. We're gonna be, I almost sounded like Cowardly Lion there. All I need is a little bit of convention. All I need is a little anime. Just a little. And now I sound like an ad. Okay, moving on. I went somewhere. I don't know where I went, but I got lost somewhere. I just got lost somewhere out there.
You got lost, found a road sign, and you got lost, found a road sign, followed it for about 5 minutes, found another road sign, ignored that one, and got lost again.
Yeah, pretty much. But yes, anyway, yes, Sunday, unfortunately, there will be no Let's Play. Monday, we should still be able to do a Brony show. Granted, it may be a little bit more relaxed than usual because, well, you know, obviously, the whole weekend, I'm going to be at the convention. Monday, I got to go right back to work, and that's going to be hell on earth, and then show afterwards. We will have our fun. Of course, I do have to point out one thing I can't believe I didn't notice until earlier today. The Brony show in a couple of weeks will fall on Halloween directly.
Mhm.
October
Scary
30th.
skeletons.
October 31st, Spoopy Scary Skeletons is going to be right on top of us. So, unfortunately, that brings us to a bit of a bitter problem because I'm not going to lie, there's no chance I'm going to do a full functional show that Monday. Yeah, see, I'm not even fully functional already, and I haven't even gone on my break yet. So there's no way we're going to be able to do a show on the 31st because, let's face it, most people are going to be giving out candy, watching scary movies, going trick-or-treating, if that's your thing, still. Or they're going to be putting on clown masks, and we're probably going to hear something about them getting shot in the 5 o'clock news the next morning. But any case...
Hey, kids, I know a good trick. You want a treat?
But in any case, well, Mike and I is kind of correct. We are going to still be doing something on stream to entertain everybody for Halloween. What that'll be, I still don't quite have the foggiest.
It won't take too much work to figure it out.
Yeah, I am probably going to show a couple of the MLP episodes that deal with Halloween, just because it is that. We might show some more episodes. We might play some scary games. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll just watch a scary movie otherwise. Who knows? We'll figure something out, in all honesty. So if any of you want to enjoy and participate Halloween events with us, we'll be doing something to entertain you guys. So, you know, come along. Soma drunk.
Oh, play Soma drunk. No.
Actually, Blink, put that on the list.
Oh boy.
Just in case.
Admittedly, yeah, you would get better reactions out of that game. You would get even better reactions out of that game for that.
Mm.
Although I don't know if that would impede your ability to actually beat it.
I don't know. Maybe not. In all honesty, I'm just taking down any ideas and seeing if anything clicks. Or worst case, maybe I'll be dumb enough to take one of those ideas. For one thing, it would be a really bad idea for me to get drunk so late when I got work the next morning, too, but... Any case, so, next Monday, prepare for show, but prepare for it to be kind of silly and a little bit on the offside. Next Monday after that, prepare for podcasting shenanigans. Don't prepare for an actual show. Then, of course, November creaks around, and then we'll go from there, of course. Anyway, also another thing, I have heard your complaints and your cries, at least for those of you who are watching us live and not on YouTube. By the way, live viewers, I love you. YouTubers, I still love you too. I just like the live viewers a little bit more because I can make fun of them in live. Hey, you watch us. Nah, I'm kidding. Anyway, so, yes, for the live viewers here, I have heard the cries. I have heard the lamentations. Live stream is terrible. It keeps doing all horrible things to us, and then working, and then horrible things again. We are
Then
currently...
working, then horrible, then working, then horrible.
Yes, we are actually actively looking into alternatives. In fact, I've been doing that for some time now. I've actually found a few good alternatives. However, financially, I could not swing them. Though lately, it has brought to my attention a couple of different streaming sites. One of them does have my interest, called Pixiv. It does appear to allow pretty much anything for streaming, so we're not limited in either gameplay, art, or otherwise. So we might start doing some testing on that streaming. Pixiv. What is Pixiv? I know I heard that before. I don't know either. Any case, in regards to those of you who watch us on the show, unless you're going to live stream directly, I'm still going to try to get the live stream, whatever we go to. I'm going to get it updated on the main show. I will be making efforts to update it on Ponyville, mostly because I'm not sure who to reach out to anymore to that, but that's another case. Pixel. I apologize. Pixel. Any case, we are going to do everything we can to make things better for our live streaming viewing audience, because I love you guys. I want to give you the best show I possibly can. In which case, if that were honestly 100% true, I would probably record this thing and not try to do it live and ad-lib half of it. But in any case,
where the fun would that be?
Where would the fun be? In the actual humor I would end up creating, not the random slapstick. Anyway, moving on. But yes, we are looking into alternatives. We are working forward. I can promise you on everybody, I have not been... Your cries have not fallen on deaf ears. And I do want to make the show better. Oh, so that's what Pixiv was. Oh yeah, that's why I know it. Huh. It's a Japanese... art. It's basically DeviantArt in Japan.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I hope everybody enjoyed our pre-show. For those of you who were able to catch it, I took over the reins and did a little bit of arting. I'm thinking about actually doing that for pre-show from now on, or at least a good chunk of the while. So if you want to catch me doing more random arts or making suggestions, feel free to turn in and watch and do stuff.
Tune in, not turn in.
Tune in. And finally, I stalled enough that we finally got the robot back on. I think. Tokoi. Are you there?
Oh no! He did!
Oh no, I think... Well, either that or somebody tampered with his voice box. Squeaky, squeaky. I don't know. Okay, he'll get himself together here. Let's go ahead and move on. I think that's enough shenanigans and silliness, unless Tokoi has anything he wants to throw in regards to what's up. I guess not. Well, I don't know if he does or not, but we're going to go ahead and move on because we do got a bit of news here. It has been a little bit quiet this week, but we still got a few things. Starting off with, of course, our favorite topic, merchandising.
Merchandising.
Yes, where all of our money is spent. My Little
That
Pony.
shows we have an interest in the show at the very least.
Oh, hey, there we are. There we are. Hey, Tokoi.
Oh, trust me, I've had to fight this for almost 20 minutes. No, wait, it has been 20 minutes.
It has been. Yes, it is. Apparently, I break dreams. Cool. Moving on.
Memes.
I do that too. But yes, first we got... Actually, I can't believe this did not come out sooner. This is the first toy set that has come out called Nurturing Friends. Princess Celestia and Fluttershy with a phoenix. How did this not happen several years ago? Not even months. Years. Can anybody tell me that this should not have happened a long time ago?
It should have.
Yes, it's Philomena. Okay, so yes, we get one combination of toys that makes canonical sense in the show. Speaking of another canonical toy sense, Princess Cadence in shining armor with the Abomination.
Let us be happy it's not Skylar, though. That was worse. That was worse.
Actually, I was anticipating it to be Skyla. The fact that they didn't is a surprise in itself. No, the one thing I'm really freaking out about is just Shining Armor's mane there. Almost looks like he's got a freaking mohawk going.
Of course, he's a night elf mohawk in Orcs and Obelix.
I
Oh, you're
can't,
just being silly.
I can't argue with that. I honestly can't.
Yes!
Moving on, we also got another set, Princess Twilight Sparkle and Applejack. Now, what makes this interesting is the back image that was used for this. Methinks that they're pulling from Season 1 a little bit with these toys. Of course, it also means that Rarity got kicked out. And Applejack apparently does eat cucumbers by the slice. Actually, personally, I just love that image right there. I could easily go with that. That's hilarious right there. So, yes, Applejack, Twilight, and Spike are apparently the three figures in that one. And a single solitary bed. Okay, moving on. So that's the first part of toys, merchandising. Second, the European magazine that we constantly talk about has finally released its next figure, which is the Discord figure. And I have to admit, it is actually really well done for being a minifigure that you get inside of a magazine. I mean, they got the colors right, the proportions are pretty good. It's actually standing. I mean, wow. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yes, jealous once again. I shake my fist at you, European magazine.
Plus, you gotta think about this, though. Because whatever exclusives they have, we have something that is either 10 times better or is fan-made and can be easily shipped to us.
Perhaps. I guess I can go with that a little bit. Of course, they got their own fan-made creations, too. But in any case,
what Corbin works on.
Of course. And speaking of which, we also have a bunch of random merchandise, starting off with a comic-style diary. A diary that actually uses what looks to be comic panels, or is styled after comic panels, and of course, makes for an interesting little diary cover.
I think I have a tote bag that I got at Midwest Brony Fest in 2014 with the same style.
Now, who's ready for cringe?
I cannot cringe.
Hey, wait, he released that next one?
Wait, what?
The Elements of Cringe.
Oh, no, not that cringe. I can't wait for that, but no. This instead, Princess Flurry Heart, the giant little babyish Skyla looking thing.
Oh, take this over the Spike one, because the Spike one was creepy as hell.
Thank God. Yes. Well, the Spike one or that other weird one, the Pinkie Pie one.
Yes, I will take the actual baby in the show over the baby dragon and turning a main character into a baby.
Fair enough. Then how about this? This thing. This was apparently found at a Safeway. It's a cup. And something else, maybe? Because why not? Perhaps. Yeah,
I look at this and I ask, was high and why didn't people agree to it?
I mean, I see that there's a bendy straw on the top, which goes back into the cup, so it's...
Yeah, well, it definitely has a cup aspect. I just can't get over the base. It just looks like it's got like a little twirly thing, and I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, or...
Well, this is a kids cup, so it's basically just hey, I spin the thing. Now I take my treat.
I spin the bottle. All right, now moving on into other random merchandise territory. For those of you who like the little kids shirts, apparently now they're coming pre-packaged. They're literally coming out with shirts that are in just like a little plastic packaging. The same that you would get your button-up fold-out shirts kind of deals.
Honestly, I can see someone going like, "Ooh, you can go as human Fluttershy with that shit on," and I go, "You're being a lazy parent for Halloween, aren't you?"
Why
Yeah,
not?
I see you.
No, they may be a slightly. Well, no, never mind. I don't know. I can't make judgments. I choose not to judge. But instead, I'm going to talk about this. A lap art desk tray that is over at Toys R Us.
I can see Cole getting this, but he would want it to have Deppy on it.
Well, he could always recolor one of those to be derpy. It is an art desk.
And he would go, "Nah, I'm not good enough for that."
I don't know. I find it kind of funny that we're speaking for somebody. Well, moving on. And also, over in the European markets, My Little Pony soap in a pump bottle. Yep, that's it. It's soap in a bottle. Now, who wants to teach their little girl how to cook with My Little Pony? Wow, that's a hell of a response. Everybody.
I just say it sounds like a bad idea.
Unfortunately, it exists. Behold the cozy kitchen. 14-piece little kitchen with ponies on it. Yeah, I got nothing else on that.
Well, I mean, it's just a play kitchen set.
Yep, pretty much. That's all it is. So instead of a play kitchen set, how about a mini guitar?
Wait. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. That's a bass. Look at it. It's got 4 strings.
Good point. Well, I can't exactly do banjo bluegrass. Okay. Any case, yes, that exists because it can. All right, so another thing, and just in case you thought that they couldn't possibly ponify anything else, My Little Pony correction tape.
It's
A
just
whiteout
a
tape.
case. That is just a case.
8 strips, 8 big strips of correction tape for anybody who absolutely positively must ponify everything.
This thing only gets 8 uses. Fuck
Apparently,
that.
yeah. It's very small. I'm not surprised by that. And they want you to buy more.
Fuck that. I'll buy whiteout.
There you go. Well, that, and apparently this is in Malaysia, so you'd have a hard time getting it anyway.
Malaysia, you are second to China in things that we go, what the hell and how?
Well, here's another one. Pinkie Pie brushable. Oh, you get to style Pinkie Pie's mane. We wish you the best of luck.
DM12, we do not want to ponify everything. There are some things that should never, ever have the MOP brand on them.
My Little Pony toilet seat covers.
Oh, that would be good. I'm talking about the stuff that Slick likes.
That already came out before we even ponies became
That's already
popular.
been done. Just go to Bad Dragon.
Unfortunately, he's quite correct.
No, but Lightning Grace got it.
Oh no, yeah, MOP condoms. Okay, My Little Pony massaging lubricant. Okay, let's go.
Tampons. Anyways.
My Little Pony personal massager. Moving on.
Mm.
Let's move on before we start getting into bad territories. Further.
It's too late. We're already on the internet. That's pretty about as bad as territory as it gets.
True enough, but we can at least try to maintain some decorum. Balloons! My Little
Ooh,
Pony
look, pretty
balloons.
balloons.
Fucking balloons!
Sweet, beautiful balloons. And
My
now,
balloon, my balloon! Pop! Get up, Spider-Man! I don't have time for your balloon! Whee!
and we also have the Shining Armor Streamer Butt. Yes, this is a thing. It's still a thing.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
It will always be a thing.
Man, look at all this radioactivity. I don't give a shit.
Radioactive.
So wait, when was the last time we got new streamer butts?
I think we announced something maybe a month and a half ago.
Really? 'Cause,
Yeah. It wasn't very much. It's not very often. It isn't.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, Shining Armor is apparently one, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to see much more of them in the near future. But instead, here's actually a backpack that I will give credit. It does look pretty good. Because one, it's not using stock images. It's actually got original art. It's very well done. It's pretty dynamic. This I could easily say, you know, this is when I like the merchandise. It's got messy pony hair and it's got a lot more life to it. I love it.
Actually, looks like someone with autistic talent did this and not just use vectors.
Exactly. And finally, 7 My Little Pony wooden puzzles. Because what's better than making a puzzle and then being able to beat somebody up with it?
Easy. You glue it together and then you hang it, and if somebody tries to steal stuff, you throw puzzles at them and go, solve this!
Okay, Toko, you're not allowed to speak for 5 minutes. That was embarrassing and hurtful. Mostly embarrassing.
Tap, 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 tap.
Alright. Well, in any case, now final thing in merchandise, a bunch of Colts were posted in the new blind bags that are going to be coming up. Of course, this is probably the 30th series of blind bags, so good luck collecting. The one thing I have to point out, though, is this looks way, way, way too much like they intentionally did this to make them look like a boy band. I mean, is anybody else getting that vibe from this? Or they're probably getting it now.
yeah.
Want to do either NSYNC or Backstreet Boys just because those were the popular ones when I was young?
Well, yeah, true enough. But I mean, especially the Witchcraft is the Friendship is Witchcraft series. They had the freaking whole boy band thing for the wedding instead with Shining Armor, and just this.
CMC, you got it. It's band BBBFF.
Baby. Oh, CMC's got it. So there they are. We found.
DVR creature, Shining Armor's best Justin Timberlake double. Andrew Francis does have a good voice.
I can't argue that. But I'm gonna try. No, let's move on. Okay, so that's it for the merchandise. Now for comic information, namely issue 47, which is due to be coming out soon. This is, of course, the ongoing trial and tribulation between Mayor Mare and Filthy Rich in the mayoral race. I can't help but feel like this is our current presidential race right now.
I think it's supposed to be that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just a little thing that he has right there with the thing, like new art exhibit. Everything's fine.
I promise.
Yep. And
By the way, Dictator Duck says he loves pony colts. He loves them.
well, good for the dictator.
And he spelled it like cultist, not the gun.
I know. Any case, of course, that this actually does show a new cover, a newer cover that has the artistic flair that we usually have been seeing with the main storylines. Along with that, you also already know the other covers, Fluttershy being a crossing guard, and of course the other one, which doesn't look all that good to me. But, yep. So yeah, this is going to be coming out here in probably the next day or two. So if you are catching up on the comics or you're interested in this particular storyline, be sure to check it out because it is there.
LSKM, from what we've seen, Filthy is not an asshole. He is just someone who thinks highly of himself until he realizes, wait, that's wrong. I need to fix it.
He's a businessman, but he tends to be a little bit more ethical of a businessman than most. Of course, the moment you say business anything, most people are immediately thinking that you're the devil. I do business. Evil!
You get off better than the lawyers.
Fair enough. Now,
because you're not typically called a parasite.
Now, who wants to play another official MLP, Android, or iTunes game?
There's a lot of these things, aren't there?
Well, this is an official one instead of fan-made. This case, it is the one that we've been waiting for, My Little Pony Puzzle Party. This was actually released in a couple of different countries several months ago, and finally, as of a couple of days ago, has been approved for US release on both Android and iTunes. Of course, it pretty much just looks like their version of Candy Crush.
Hopefully it is not as bullshit.
I don't know. In all honesty, I have not had a chance to try to play this yet. I do have it on my phone right now. I'm looking at the icon right now. It's right here. It's right here. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So I cannot give any honest opinions one way or another. I will hopefully be able to do that next week.
And, boss, do have the knockoffs in one of these sections, because Cole the Pony, yeah, he wants to talk about those.
Knockoffs?
In chat. And also, I think wasn't much in the Discord.
Well, there's plenty of knockoffs and other fun, silly willy things.
Here's the thing. Everything has a knockoff if it's popular enough. Heck, Bionicle was back for 2 years. It still had knockoffs, and those knockoffs went from Bionicle to Hero Factory back to Bionicle just because name recognition.
You know, if you really wanted to just mess with the whole knockoff thing, it's pretty simple. The fact is that somebody actually came out with an Android game that pretty much ripped Pokemon straight out. It's got 3D characters of the Pokemon. They called the Pokemon by their name. You actually fight different trainers, and your character looks a little bit pretty close, actually, to Red from the original Pokemon series. It's a ripoff in the most hilarious of knockoff ways. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down at this point. I would have played it, but it was only in the iTunes store, so I didn't even have a chance.
But
Yes,
yeah,
Suki?
but I mean, we're talking about mobile stuff, dude. You go on Google Play, you can get Tim Dash.
Oh,
There's a game on Google Play which popped up for me for some reason called Tim Dash. It is literally a platformer with Timmy.
Timmy!
No, as in Timmy, as in Hoy.
Oh, Temmie! Oh yeah, the Temmie platformer. Oh, I did see that.
Hi, I'm Teddy.
What is this game?
I'm Tim.
Hop, skip, and jump. I see a pixelized Twilight.
Yeah, that one exists.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of silly things, let's face it. So, in any case, just real fast, yes, I did play Pokemon Go at least. I played it for a good while, not so much now. I haven't deleted it, though, so, I don't know.
There's always Gen 2 Pokemon that will solve some of the problem. Not all of it, but some of it.
We can always hope. Moving on. Now, this is something a little bit on the, wow, that's pretty cool in territory. The latest episode of MLP, if you watched it, by the way, spoiler territory is no longer available to you. Be warned, all ye who watch this. Anyway, Angel Wings, who is an interesting looking character in the latest MLP episode, was actually an OC character designed for somebody for behind Make-A-Wish.
Hmm.
And I actually think they did voice.
They did voice the character
Yes.
Angel Wings as well.
Second time this has happened.
Yep,
The first time was the wheelchair one.
Yep, so we had the wheelchair pony, and now we got Angel Wings.
Honestly, I have to say, they probably had some revision design for the characters from like the OCs, other people. Because this is beautiful, but you know the whole black and red thing going around.
Let him be. Let it be. It's a freaking OC from Make-A-Wish. It's literally made some little girl's dream come true.
Also,
No,
wait, are you
not
literally bringing up the
completely.
black and red thing when there's only red in this? The only black in this is the eyes.
No, but how many other people have said that, the pro just had changed the black of this pony to a lighter tone just so it wouldn't be the black and red? Hey.
There are people that need to wake up and realize that not everybody does black and red.
Some of us prefer being mostly blue with yellow.
Fair enough. But in any case, so just letting people know, the Angel Wings is an OC character voiced by the creator of the character for Make-A-Wish, which is pretty awesome. I'm not going to go any further into that. I know the internet can be a horrid place. I'm just going to leave it alone there. Moving on. Now, who wants to play Final Fantasy with ponies? Again!
Many of these have we done so far?
Actually, this is the second one. But yeah, a few years ago, we talked about Pony Fantasy VI, which was a remake of Final Fantasy VI, turning the character into ponies. The reason that it got so much attention from me is because one of the NPCs actually looked like me, which I found hilarious. And I ran with it for a while. It was fun. And now...
I mean, Grace, that's stuff that we do not have to think about.
Yep. And now, 3 years later, somebody else has decided to take the mod of Pony Fantasy VI and make Philly Fantasy VI. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Of course, they do change things up a bit. Some of the characters are different. They actually do a lot more custom sprite artwork than the original one, which I thought was pretty interesting. Especially, you got to see the Maniac, you get to fight Chancellor Puddinghead, Commander Hurricane, and Princess Platinum. Unfortunately, we do have to deal
Was the
with...
first one made?
we do have to deal with Flash Sentry, which sucks. What are you talking about?
Was the first Pony Fantasy made or modded?
It was like 3-4 years ago, man. It was old.
And compared to what we have available now,
Well,
would be different and look a little bit better.
it definitely looks a little bit better in the graphic department. As for how it plays, I honestly can't say. But they definitely put a lot of work into this. I've actually been following this project for several months now. And I'm actually probably going to end up playing this at some point just to really give it a whirl and see how it holds up. But in any case, for those of you who are interested, it is available to download right now. All you need to do is just go into the show notes here or just look up Philly Fantasy VI, and I'm sure you'll be able to find information as well as a download.
Oh look, Discord has Kepka.
Oh,
Who
come
would've
on.
thought?
Who didn't see that one coming? Yeah, I know. So, yeah. Let's see. Wait, what are they talking about? Apparently the chat room's starting to talk about an MMO, and I have no clue which ones they're talking about. Oh, 14. Yeah, 14. You don't finish an MMO. You play until you're done.
You think Final Fantasy XI's still a thing?
Oh, yeah, I love that. I still enjoy that game. I haven't been able to play it in forever. But any case, moving on. Now, for Source Filmmaker people that enjoy Source Filmmaker,
Which is a lot of you.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
the Crystal War props and characters have been introduced into Source Filmmaker as well as Gary's mod.
This is both a fictionalization of what we did not see from that part of the season 5 finale, and just what we saw.
Yep. Okay.
So you get to be a badass Pinky and badass Mod with
Wow.
Bionic Wing Rainbow.
Well, you get to mod characters like that, but as for being that, unless somebody actually makes a Gary's mod with those, maybe not so much. Anyway, moving on, and finally, a new oh, that's not right. I might have gotten the wrong link here. Hold on. Ooh, whoa, I did get the wrong link. Okay, give me a quick second. Quickly, people, do distractions.
We are distraction. Look at us, we're distraction. We are distraction. Look at us, we're distraction.
You're only distracting me! Hold on. Okay, so there was a new card game that, well, not a new card game. Somebody took a card game that is out there and modded it. Of course, the reason I'm bringing it up is unlike other mostly pony modded things where they just slap a bunch of art onto a card and call it good. They actually did a lot of work on this from what I could tell, and it really looks good. Ponified love letters. Go back. There we go. Here we. So yes, this is actually based off of another game that I'm guessing is just called Love Letters or something like that. But
I have it right here. It's a game for 2 to 4 players that has risk and luck involved.
Fair enough.
And the original, you are to give your love letter to the princess of this game, and before the other players can. Powerful cards can lead to early gains, but make you a target. Rely on weak cards for too long, and you will, well, be tossed into the fire. Basically, it's like a, alright, I have to be the first one there, and she has to get my letter, so that we may fall in love and I become king.
Fair enough.
Oh.
But yes, this is based off the MLP characters. The original creator has, well, they have the art assets up, and you can actually get them off of Etsy. It does appear like they are going to try to sell it as well at some of the conventions. Unfortunately, it does not look like any conventions nearby. I might try to pick up a physical copy of this, but I don't know if the Etsy purchase that they have is physical only, if it's physical, and if it's digital, if it's only digital, and if it's only digital, I'd have to actually get these produced by a manufacturer, which I do know some people that do know people, because yes. Wow, how much fun.
Well, actually, if you get good card stock and your printer can be able to do both ways and it's registered correctly, you can just print it off yourself.
Yeah, but there's something about having a nice glossy card that you know will last forever. Or at least forever, as long as you take good care of it. So, moving on, there's that. So be sure to check it out if you like it. Now, quickly, before we go on to our discussion for the annual 2014 Challenge of the Week, which is ponies and boats.
I'm on a boat.
Oh, you're on a boat. Everybody look at Tokoi, because apparently we're the only ones on the boat.
We are the biggest ship with a few other people stank in the ocean, and we got into a life raft. Now we adrift.
So, Tokoi just took
You saved the ship
just took him and Circuit
just
and
to
shipped
come
them.
first hug you, then slap you.
Why Why did you have to ship me with a robot?
He
No,
shipped you.
I'm not-
No. Circuit. Think about it. He shipped you with himself.
Yeah. Self-shipping.
I don't. Now that I'm thinking about that, it's even more disturbing. Incredibly more
I do.
disturbing.
Oh, the George to be the guy who runs the show, huh?
I'm so disturbed.
Well, what you don't see is my hands have tended to propel as if we're going in the way of
Oh,
land.
yeah, sure. Like, that's what people are thinking.
Even more disturbed. The disturbing has been doubled.
The disturbance has been doubled.
I am so very disturbed right now.
On the Tumblr version of this, I have, so this is why I don't get out of the studio much. You just go, yep, and keep looking out into the horizon.
That doesn't sound good, man.
It doesn't even explain anything.
No, it sounds terrible. It's like, just keep looking forward and think of the horizon.
Don't worry, it'll all be over in just a moment.
Just lie back and think of Namek. No, man, you're not helping this. You're just lying back. Why?
This is not the worst I have done to you, yet.
That almost sounds like a challenge now. Why am I even more disturbed? I'm so incredibly disturbed.
Think about this. Look at the challenge number.
Challenge 69. No! Okay, now you're officially just doing this just to mess with me, aren't you?
Yes, that is what he's
When are we not just messing with you?
You know, I
Good
don't
question.
think I have a straight answer to that anymore. Okay,
I don't do it on purpose. You 69, not counting all the skipped weeks ago, you started this thing. It just so happened you had the boat be the
Wow.
69th one.
well, achievement unlocked. I was able to stall long enough for Mike Nice to get a quick art in.
Ha!
Yes. So, Mike Nice is also on a boat. This was done pretty quickly, so it does have some rough edges, the teeth being a really big one right off the bat. But yes,
I think it looks awesome.
Oh no, it looks pretty awesome. It looks like Mike Nice is getting ready to do a little bit of sea warfare.
Fair warfare.
Yeah. So leave it to Mike Nice to take it to a manly edge. Blah! Testosterone, blood, steak, flowers.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was trying to go for like composite lavender scented candles, but all I could think was flowers.
That's really specific.
I know, right? Alright, but he's asking me really quickly, guess what it is? I'm guessing he's on a boat. We're on a boat here. Everybody look at Mike as we're standing on a boat. Take a good hard look at the boat.
Yeah, by the way, Circuit, I decided to go ahead and check into the puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's simple assets and everything, and yet when you win the round, my tablet is taking, it's literally slowing down. I'm getting frame rate lag. What the
was not
fuck?
optimized. That was not.
Dang it! Kind of makes me want to see if my phone would do the same thing, since this is like the this is a phone before Samsung decided to start making a blow up. You heard me.
Galaxy Note 6?
No, it's a Galaxy 7, not Note.
Ah.
Oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, Modern Warfare. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare, apparently.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, really quick. Next week's challenge is simple. Ponies in class.
He's in class?
Oh, and he's supposed to be a ghost. Skeletal teeth. I get it now. I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, that explains the whitish teeth. All right. Anyway, we could get into the whole dynamics of beef and the environment and all that fun stuff later. A lot later. Like maybe in months from now. There is one quick thing I would want to shout out here real fast. I forgot to put this in our show notes, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk it now. Pony Print Project, apparently a website I've never heard of before till recently, and now I am very intrigued because they take fanfics and they put them on books. Pony fanfics that are booked. Now, the reason I'm bringing it up is apparently their latest print actually involves Nightmare Nights, a hardcover, almost 300-page book consisting of multiple short stories, of course, based in horror.
The anthology. I wonder if they have their own version of the Crypt Keeper.
Beats me. They might. But they do quite a number of books as well, but this is the one that I'm bringing out the attention to, Nightmare Nights, which includes a lot of these. Let's see. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Midnight, Beyond the Wall, Blink, Body of Work, Cant, Diomedes, Holder's Boulder, Leviathan, Alice Malafricum, NIGEB, No One Goes There, Nothing There, Predator, Reading Room 36, Soft Flooring, The Cough, The Fake Takers, The Lantern, The Longevity Theory, The 13th Hour, The Toy Museum, The Well, The Writing on the Wall, This Old House is Me, Won't You Help Me Pull My Wagon? And once you order, it takes about 3 to 5 business days.
There's writing on the wall. That don't bother me at all. Because I'm playing Solitaire to Done with the deck of 51. And watching Captain Kangaroo. Because I got nothing to do.
Okay, that's enough out of you. Alright, so...
Careful, we're going to make some rusty-ass stew.
Alright, and actually one other thing I should mention, and this is actually a friend of the show, Dr. Jer. Apparently he decided to make a little sweetheart video regarding him and his girlfriend.
Beyonce, I think.
Fiance. I apologize. Fiance. But yes, it is a fun little video. Lots of music, pictures of him, his OC, her OC, and also them together. I did take a look at it. Unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of time to look really deeply into it and, really absorb it all. But it was a fun video for, being what it is. So if anybody is interested in it, I am going to put this in our fan submissions and suggestions, as it is, basically a love letter. Some people eat that stuff up, some people don't.
Think it's sweet.
Yeah. And of course, considering all the crazy stuff that we put in the show notes, it would be nice to do something a little bit more on the love letter-ish variety.
Mm-hmm. Let's face it. Most of us aren't romantics.
Says you. Well, everybody says that you're just that all your romance is purely mechanical. But
I'm all a machine. I love machine.
You got me there. You got me there.